steamroll you heathens. All right, they're gonna just steamroll, the armies of this world, man. As birds flying. All right, and how do birds fly? All right, in the sky, man, all together. All right, in unison. Okay, sometimes not, but they just cover the sky. All right, as birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts, all right, the Lord of armies, defend Jerusalem. Okay, defending also, he will deliver it, and passing over, he will preserve it. All right, and specifically his elect. Okay, which are going to be the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, he's coming to redeem and save and preserve his elect, the remnant, his remnant. Okay, not all of Jerusalem, but the righteous, the chosen of Jerusalem. All right. Okay. So that's how the Lord's gonna come, man. Okay. Slakia. But yeah, man, there's many more precepts that the men of Great Millstone, the men of the Lord, be going through, be covering in their lessons, man. I don't really have any, just popping up in my head, through the spirit. So it's just a beautiful time that we're in, man. These chariots, all right. These are signs given from the Lord, that his return is soon, okay? Let me hop back on TikTok.
Neil Armstrong said, look,
this is going to seem a bit strange. What's up? Green comet will pass by Earth for the
signs from heavens, man. All right, it's so common now that we're going to have, that we see these things in the sky now. Just these signs, okay? These are green. So Edom, these scientists of this world, they like to say, "Oh, this comet. Oh, it happens. It comes by the Earth every 1,000 years. So go outside and look." Nah, man. These the Lord. These things. These ultra blood moons, these super orange moons, these moons. These eclipses. Have you realized? If you have a spiritual eye, spiritual mind, do you ever stop to think, man, these things are happening more frequently? It's because the Lord has given us signs that his return is soon, okay?
Scared, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I'm more scared now.
If you leave the house
scared, y'all.
Scared. These heathens, they're dismayed. They're troubled at the things that they don't know.
If you leave the house
they don't know the Lord. All right.
Wake up. I need you to open your eyes. Wake the
Shalom. Oh, fuck! Shalom. It's your brother Tazapanya back at it again with the current events. Double honors into the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Usually I'm doing this weekly, but it's been too much stuff going on, so we just gonna run right through it, man, and I'm gonna do another part 2.
Like I said, there's so much, there's just so much stuff going on around the world, man. There's signs all over the place, in the heavens, on earth, okay? I pray that this is the year, man, Call like...
Oh, fuck! The world's highest tides are acting like a vacuum and sucking in mass amounts of garbage. In some places, the tides rise and fall over 40 feet.
spreads out to find the truth.
Well, the buzz all over TikTok for the past 24 hours has been all the UFO activity that's been showing up in everybody's For You page. And as you can see here, just
All right, Acts 2:19. Let me get this. All right, Acts chapter 2 verse 18. And my servants and on my handmaidens I will pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. And that's what's going on, man. Okay. The men of the Lord, all right, are prophesying. All right. The Lord has revealed himself, okay, through his prophets first, okay. All right. And the Lord's prophets, his true prophets, are saying what's happening as we speak, saying what's going to happen, and have been saying what's going to happen, to this day, all these years, okay, all this time, and it's now happening, man. All right, the word prophecy means to say beforehand. Verse 19, and I will shew wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. Okay, the Lord is showing his signs all over the place, man. All right, all manners of freak things going on, for lack of better terms. Verse 20, Slakia, the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before that great and notable day of the Lord come. Okay, that's why we're seeing the blood moons, man. All right, they said the sun shall be turned into darkness. Okay, talking about these eclipses, and even right before the Lord comes, it's going to be dark. It's going to be real dark, man. Okay. Right. The Lord's going to block out the sun. Okay. All right, Luke chapter 21. I don't want to just get that verse, verse 25. I want to get other verses before it. All right, I'm going to start at 23. Woe unto them that are with child, all right? Pregnant, have children, all right? Woe means destruction, woe, Woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. Why? For there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon this people, okay? All right, verse 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword. Okay? Death. A lot of death is coming. Okay? This kingdom, this world is okay. For righteousness. Perfect. It may not be perfect in the eyes of these people, in the eyes of the world. All right, it may not even be perfect compared to Yahawashi. Yahawashi, so-called Jesus. Yahawashi was the only perfect one, but in the eyes of Yahawashi, they're perfect, man. All right, and only they will be saved, the elect. 144,000 elect came, and after that, the 1/3 of them will be born. And even out of that number, people will die. Even the elect will have to die. Right? Be martyrs. Right? Okay. To get into the kingdom of heaven. All right. But their death is more honorable. All right. Will be more honorable and even merciful than these wicked 2/3 of our nation and these heathens. Okay. But woe unto them that are, verse 24, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Okay, the time of the Gentiles is being fulfilled, man. Is basically fulfilled, man. All right, verse 25, and there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, and perplexity, the sea and waves roaring. Okay, men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming, which are coming on the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Okay. Verse 20, and that's what's going on, man. That's why we see these UFOs more frequently. That's why we see all these scary things coming to the earth. That's why we're seeing all these unexplained events and things happening all around the whole earth, man. All right, on the news, when it comes to economic matters, this is it. The Lord is coming. The Lord is returning very soon, man. Get ready. Okay, because none of us know the specific day. Okay, so be ready now. All right, put off the ways of this world. All right, roughly paraphrasing, it says, knowing that all these things must be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? And what does it mean by these things being dissolved? It's talking about nuclear fire. Just dissolving everything that you see around you, man, if you're in America, okay? And these other nations out, so some of these other big cities and nations outside of America, man, but mainly America, okay? What kind of person should you be right now, knowing that everything's going to be dissolved in all holy conversation and godliness? That's a hint. You should be in a mindset, all right, of pleasing the Lord to the best of your ability while you got time, while we still have this grace period, while we're in the time of grace, okay? And these signs of heavens, in the heavens, that we're seeing around us, all right, there's signs from the Lord showing us and telling us that this grace period is almost up, all right? The time is almost up for the Lord to return. All right, and judge you, and judge the whole world, man. All right, verse 27, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and great glory. All right, the Son of Man, who is that? So-called Jesus, Yahawashi. And what did the scriptures say? He's not coming for peace with peace. He's coming with the sword. Great death. He's coming to kill and destroy. Destroy what? And kill what? Wickedness. Evil. Okay? And that's why the Lord says, be not friends of this world. All right? Because this world is wicked. All right? Because friendship of this world is enmity, which means against Yahawashi. That's why the Lord is coming with the sword, man. Be on the Lord's side. Not the side of these people, man. These wicked people. Verse 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads. And what are we seeing? The chariots, the so-called UFOs, man. All right? For your redemption draweth nigh. Because the men of the Lord, the elect, they're going to be redeemed, saved, beamed up into those so-called UFOs, those chariots, in that day that the nuclear missiles hit America, in that day of wrath when the Lord returns. All right? They're going to be saved. All right? And then when this whole place, this world is destroyed, all right, of wickedness, then righteousness will be established upon the earth. As it is in heaven, so shall it be on earth. Okay? Yeah, man. The Lord's going to come with clouds. With clouds. What are those clouds? So-called UFOs. And we all seen that movie, that new movie, that UFO movie. All right. And I forgot the name, man. All right. That so-called UFO, that chariot was hiding in the clouds, man. All right. And these chariots have the ability to change into clouds. Okay. The Lord's going to be riding a chariot the size of a mountain, okay? So I'm going to leave it at that. I pray that this was edifying and exhorting to the hopeful elect. I want to give all praises, all glory, and all honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Hakakodash, DTA, Abad Babal. Until next time, I'm going to say Shalom. Shalom.